Hi everybody, my name is Chantel. I am with the Honor Student Organization at Austin Community College. I'm actually the secretary of the Honor Student Organization, and I am here to talk with you a little bit about what I do. So I am a vet assistant. I have been for 6 years, and I just kind of wanted to touch on what it means to be a vet assistant, and if you're looking to pursue becoming a veterinarian, this is probably a really great place to start. Or if you're actually actively pursuing obtaining your vet tech license and becoming an LVT, just to give you a closer look at what this job looks like. So let's get started. What is the difference between a vet assistant and a vet tech? So one has a license and one does not. The responsibilities are pretty similar. The biggest difference is that licensed vet techs, or LVTs, sometimes they go by RVTs, registered vet techs, are able to take vaccine appointments by themselves. Depending on what state you're in, I believe you're also able to close in certain procedures or in surgical procedures under the supervision of a veterinarian, of course. But for the most part, vet assistants and vet techs have similar role, or basically the same role, just with a few exceptions. As a VA, we have many roles and responsibilities in the hospital. We discuss treatment plans, we take histories, we give clients updates throughout the day, we gather lab samples, discuss medications to go home, as well as fill medications. We do x-rays, we perform dental cleanings, we intubate and extubate patients, we take vitals, we do lots and lots of notes. We clean the hospital, we restock the hospital, we are a source of comfort for our patients. So we make sure that our patients are warm when they're in surgery. We make sure that they're comforted when they're nervous or anxious. We make sure that everything is taken care of so that the doctor is able to more easily do their job. So we are responsible for helping the doctor in any way that we can, as well as assisting the clients in every way that we can, while also taking care of our patients the best that we can. We have many roles and responsibilities in the hospital. My favorite, most rewarding parts of being a VA, apart from the obvious, working with animals, would have to be venipuncture. I enjoy getting blood samples, placing IV catheters. It's probably one of the most satisfying things when you have a team of nurses and doctors who have a patient who has really difficult veins and they have not been able to get a blood sample that they really need. If it's really critical and they need this sample and you're the one to get it, it's the best feeling in the world. Also, when there's a patient who desperately needs an IV catheter and they have very difficult veins and they have been unsuccessful placing in both of the arms and even a back leg, and you go in there and you're the one to place it successfully and it flushes and it's good to go, it's in there, it's the best feeling ever. So I would say venipuncture is probably my favorite part of being a VA. I would say my least favorite part about being a VA, this is a tricky question, because being on your feet all day, it is tiring. I don't really love it that much, but you don't notice that it's happening until the end of the day. I would say my least favorite part about being a VA is probably dealing with financial constraints is difficult, not merely because we can't do what we want to do for the patient, but it's always hard for the clients feeling like they are not able to provide for their pets. And I feel like a lot of times that's very difficult, not just for the client, but also for the vet team, because we want the client to know that we support them and what they're able to do in that time, and that if whatever they're able to offer is the best that they can offer, then that's what we're gonna do, and we'll make it work. So, hardest skill to learn as a VA, I want to say, after my experience, my personal experience, as well as seeing the experiences of other new VAs, is venipuncture. So learning how to draw blood can be a little bit tricky. For me personally, one of the harder skills for me to learn was placing IV catheters and also dental x-rays. They're even to this day super tricky for me. X-rays in general are very tricky, and getting the right position and the perfect image is very hard. So venipuncture, x-rays. My advice for getting started is to simply apply. If you are looking to get into this profession, whether it be you have absolutely zero experience working with animals before, just go for it. Apply, and if you're going to apply and you have absolutely no experience, apply for a front desk position, and you can slowly integrate yourself into vet assisting as you get familiar with the profession and the hospital and get familiar with the doctors and the nurses, and just go for it. Give it everything you got. So now that we've sort of covered all of the basics, I think that this would be a great time to move things over to the hospital so that we can kind of get a better look at what I'm talking about. So let's go.